Oh, he broadcasting too. Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking dude.
With the song playing.
Yeah, man. Look, he's from Illinois. Yeah, he do, yo. He won first place in this fucking in the car show with them 34s. Yeah, he got people to do it for him. He got people to do it for him, but he get the rims and shit, his own rims with Rucci. Yeah, he put it together, his ideas I'm talking about, but he ain't really the one putting it on there, like the paint scheme and all that. He ain't painting it or doing the interior, no. No.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas.
He got
so the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Got me one.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game.
Hell no.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Why did I lose 2 yards?
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And some room.
No, I'm actually about to get off of
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. He's at the 30, 10.
Have to drop finish playing on with his ass.
Ezekiel Elliott,
Put that in for
4
me.
yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Man, back in.
And personally, what a start for him to get the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game.
He's lucky.
Nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
72 to 13.
That's the only time you beat me like that.
This one was way more than that. They got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And what happened after that? What happened after that?
He ain't one since. And he'll take over the 25.
You ain't one since, sir.
Hold on, I'm about to switch back to different accounts. Hold on.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Back at it
Straight
again.
ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone.
Teach Drew how to do that.
Rams. Todd Gurley, 63 yards. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come.
This nigga playing with the Rams.
Zerline
not
connects
drop,
on
but
the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
let me turn my mic off. My shit echoing through this broadcast.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole?
Oh, shit. I done seen that run back. Damn.
Yards that we won't even account for in the box score may help them win the game.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Good. Here we go. Here we go. 47, 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yo.
Michael Gallup from
What up?
14 yards out. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
Stay with y'all long.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They are going for it. Goff. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come.
Nah, my mic was muted.
And a pair of
They
rushing
throwing my
touchdowns
man
now
down
for him
when
in the
I
first
put
quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys
coming
up
across
front
the
because
field flying.
they're winning
As
the
soon as I
leverage
get on,
game.
they
How
slow
many times
down.
we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes.
Damn, one stop look like he know what he doing. Drive.
And after both of those
a
touchdowns, he
little
went
bit.
right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet.
That's
Recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues,
What's
take
that
him
shit?
I got a
This will be
channel,
taken to
dog.
the back of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football,
Only time I stream is
football
when I'm playing
101
2K with
tells us if
Madden.
you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
Got a whole lot
But
of games
some
where
of these
Drew
teams,
was
special
taking
teams
them in.
coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go
Couple
ahead and
of them
bring it out and
zeros,
try to
too.
be aggressive.
Nigga got a
Almost what we
donut.
call the green
Couple
light, red
donuts.
light theory. Green light means go,
Oh,
red light
yeah,
means
I do.
stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
But you don't record the ones when I'm whooping your ass.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual
Nah, they done
for the
adjusted
team
that
that
man.
lost it to get it back. Because
They done
this
adjusted
is
that
the
man.
quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Toss left to Ellis, and he'll lose yardage and be
Oh,
down
shit, I
at the
gotta do this.
7-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, as an offense, you know, some drives you have it, some drives you don't. And this one looks like a you don't.
Where's that
Yeah,
at?
no doubt
Was that your
about it. I mean, it
boyfriend
was
sitting in there?
third
What you
and
dropped?
long. It was screaming for a pass. I think they tried to outguess him there with the running play.
It ain't no
They didn't
pass.
fool him at
That's
all.
on
Went in the
roll
wrong
somewhere.
direction.
Oh, damn, I just realized it's 4th and 15.
So 4th and 15, but the
They should've
offense
took
is
all of them
staying
out.
out there to go for it.
It should be one over there.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think
Boy,
it's
a real head-scratcher there. And now,
I think it's
boy, the
something
ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Cuzzo fucking talking shit on here.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They don't want it, fellas. Keep playing hard, fellas. Start that over there. Start that. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
2nd down, Prescott. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. That's some strong running.
What the fuck are you talking about, Mike?
A good run there on 1st
AP.
down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here, because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
He's growing,
You took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
His grandma too, and this nigga talking shit on their own grandma. Mike talking about grandma got it hit out of Bernard. This nigga stupid.
Hey,
I got
more rather just showing the dudes that did the shooting.
So naturally, they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he is into the end zone.
I would just say one of the boys'
Los
names
Angeles.
You say
Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT.
Yeah.
that nigga whooping drops on his
It says Patterson, but
and
it
the
wasn't.
decision
It's
to
not
just
on
kick the
Patterson.
extra point winds up successful.
why can't I pause this shit? Oh, I can't pause till I get the ball.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And now.
All right, hold on for a second. One stop. Where's my drink? I said a meal. Come on, yo.
Damn, he getting into drop.
Don't worry about it, Mariah.
Going to my Coke spot. If you want to ride, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to come. I'm going to my Coke spot. If you want to ride, get in. If not, then you don't have to come. Okay? That's fine.
Dude, stay dropping his phone. Alright. I'm rolling this blunt up for my brother real quick.
God dang it. You would hit me, you fucking asshole.
No, you do. And Drew, for your information, I didn't expect to beat one star. This is my first time playing him, so I'm learning how to play him. I'm like you.
We'll see about that, homie. You definitely ain't gonna beat me. He only good his first game.
My first game, my warm up. So what you talking about?
And that's how you getting your ass kicked on your warm up and everything.
And that's all right.
You ain't gonna be shit on your second game.
See. I don't know. Were they in there? They should be in there.
Let me.
Yep.
Hey, what y'all finna do?
Oh, I'm doing oh, I thought you were throwing shade. Sorry. My cousin or my husband. One of the two. I'm not sure who.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the same person.
I thought she said that too, though. I thought she said that too.
Liz, calm down.
She said, yeah.
You ever heard of the tailwind Air Max? Yeah. Yeah.
What, baby? Oh, no, Malik's about to be mad. On my way.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just resting my eyes.
I like these fucking Vapor Max I'm looking at right now. Vapor Max Premier Flight Knit.
Hey, the lizard session.
They not. I don't think they boots though.
The fuck out of me.
They got a lot of shoes on their site for free. I mean, for sale. Foot Locker.
Drunk trying to wear you out with them pauses and shit. Stop. He trying to wear you out with keeping the pause for a minute.
Yeah, I know, man. He's trying to let me cool off. But yeah.
Yeah.
And off in that
Alright.
edge.
It's on you, one stop.
Huh?
It's on you.
He do that when he losing.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
He waiting on you now.
Get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you
Me
are.
too.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Love you too.
So Prescott of the
Mimi.
Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
Did I ever get my drink?
Yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose.
What is he doing, yo?
And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football.
How many times did he do that during the
able to get it back
season?
himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
No, he did. He did do it like once or twice in the season. So now they got his shit on the game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
That's the 2nd time right there.
Here we go, 47.
They'll run it with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Don't take no advice from that.
Now they'll toss to Gurley left. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning.
Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Nigga, this still the first half. You right, he is. The one time you didn't.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's Prescott. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
And
forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
I ain't never been afraid to lose. Got me fucked up, Drew.
Here's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Hey, G, remember the time they paused the game to see if you wanted to continue?
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, the wrong button, yo. What the fuck?
Intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
A lot of niggas in Texas.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. This is caught. It's caught.
Hell no, that was intercepted.
Wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Oh, you shut up. You over there dick riding. that shit went through my man's hand.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
New Belly Wallace.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, they run with Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go. It's Gurley.
Oh, he got me. That nigga holding me over there.
Wave goodbye. Past the 20.
These motherfuckers sold me on.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, 66 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away.
All right.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
47.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll give to Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Elliott ain't got over
Marcus Joyner.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, 47. We got 46. Switch is 8.
They're going to try and throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Come on, he had that, yo.
Up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now they'll run it on the toss. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They hand off to their big tight end. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, Gurley. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They're running with Gurley. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Gurley unable to punch it in on 4th and
robbed you, yo.
And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Yeah, they robbed the shit out of you.
They look to pay it off on 1st down. The give is to Elliott. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong.
This has been ugly.
That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Another carry now for Gurley. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
In my book, that's running the ball
I just looked at it.
but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
35 rushes.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights him off. Still on his feet. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long.
He's
I
only
just wondered
on
maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Now they'll run it on the toss. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
That's usually me. Played against a dude who said he was number 12 in the world. I said, okay, I still want to smoke. I zipped that nigga.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Yeah.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams
option to do the two-point conversion.
Situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, what the fuck?
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Room here to run.
Stop holding me, yo.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye.
That dude down there holding me by the fucking shoulder pad.
Touchdown Rams. Todd Gurley, 60 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Now Prescott. And for the first time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Come on, man. To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. On the move to his left. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it?
It usually works good on a play-action pass, though.
Almost in slow motion.
Running play-action.
Develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. Wide 80. 26.
Again, it's Elliott. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Prescott steps away to his left. Fires one, but incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
What the hell you doing? Get your ass out of my room.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Swing to the pit, right. To the right.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Come on,
now
man.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
4 down. 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott staying on his feet.
Come on, they won't let me throw the ball.
Yeah. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Come on, y'all.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jason
that was
Garrett
4th
might
down.
be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Yeah. They stopped me. I didn't know it was 4th down. I wasn't even paying attention.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job 1 for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Third down, they'll run it with Gurley. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff.
Oh!
Complete right side to Cooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Zerline out now to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
I wasn't even trying to throw it. What the fuck?
Shop at the 40-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Good shit here.
And some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Mike in the beta, so
what's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
All right, that's
a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
All right, I'll be on here when we come back.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner,
damn.
Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Not only had 184, you had 512. Yeah, those are the shooters. The ones that killed my cousin. Yeah. They went after him. They was after a girl that was in the car. Yeah, that's how my cousin showed the Draco. They there was a girl. There was a girl in the car that was supposed to be testifying in the murder case down here, and she was in the back seat of the car, and they wanted her dead, so they got them and shot the car. He was in the front seat on the passenger side, and she was sitting right behind him. Nigga, the streets eventually talk, yo. And you gonna find out sooner or later. It might be a week. There's usually a week after it happens, you gonna find out.
got hit like in the chest or the collarbone.